Hi, my name is Pastor Tom Thomas, and I'd love to welcome you to the church website. We're so glad that you came here. We'd like to share with you a number of different announcements of things that happen at the Church Family Fellowship. But before I do, I want to make sure you know about the church. What is the purpose of the church? What is the mission of the church? You see, our church specifically has this as our mission statement. The church exists by God's grace as a community of believers, equipping Christ followers to exercise the grace gifts given to them for glorifying God, growing up the body, and going out to reach the world. That is the purpose of the church at large, but that is specifically the purpose of the Church Family Fellowship. And we hope that you'll come be a part of the church as we exercise this mission. In terms of announcements, so you can know ways that we are in fact doing that, it's exciting to know you're here at our website. This, obviously, you know where it is because you're here, but there's other things we want to encourage you to explore here on our church website. In addition to the announcements, we have a number of different information that you'll find out here. So I encourage you to explore our website, and thank you for joining us here. Last Sunday, we had a special Phone a Friend Sunday, and our job, our goal, our intention was to have people reach out to people and communicate with them. A lot of us feel locked in due to the COVID virus stuff, and so we intended to reach out and talk to people maybe we haven't talked to in a while, just to touch base with them. It was a great day and a great opportunity to outreach to people. I want to encourage you to continue that process, whether you're part of our church family or you're just listening to this. Consider who you haven't talked to in a while and give them a call. In addition to that, one of the other ways that we connect as a church family, typically when we are able to meet at our church facility, we'd all go out to lunch together. But not being able to do that in our present circumstance, we created a Zoom fellowship room that allows us to be able to gather together, eat lunch, or just hang out and fellowship with one another, to hear what the needs are of people within our body or other people that are in our community. And we invite you to come fellowship with us. You can do that by contacting us at info@thechurchhome.com, and one of us pastors will connect you with our Zoom fellowship room. That happens immediately after our Sunday services. Our Sunday service begins at 10 a.m. and finishes around 11:30, and then our Zoom fellowship room starts at 11:45 and goes till about 1 o'clock. But you would be invited to come join us at any point of time in that time slot. Hope to see you there. Pastor Cleve has been taking us through the Gospel of Luke chapter 18 as we continue in our larger series on the Gospel of Luke, an orderly account of all that Jesus began to do and teach. And each one of us pastors are rotating at each different chapter. Well, this coming Sunday, it'll be my opportunity to be able to share God's Word with you from Luke chapter 11. But because next Sunday, May 10th, is Mother's Day, I'm going to be doing a special sermon on a godly mother recipe. I hope that you will invite your mom to join with you, whether in person or through a Zoom connection or going to our YouTube link to be able to connect with the service. It'll be a great opportunity to bless your mom, and I'll be sharing a sermon that'll be very different from any sermon I'm sure that you've heard. So I hope you'll participate with us on that. As I mentioned, though, right after that, the following Sunday, then I'll begin in that new mini-series in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 19. And we'll be going through a mini-series called the Seek and Save series. So I encourage you to check that out the following Sundays. Beyond that, some of the things that we do throughout the midweek time is on Tuesday nights we have a regular men's and women's Bible study. It's at 7 o'clock on Tuesday evenings. We just finished this series in 1st and 2nd Peter. We have men and women meeting in different Zoom fellowship rooms as they discuss what they have learned from this particular study in this book. But next Sunday, because we recently finished that one, we'll begin a new series on 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, and Jude. Again, for our men's and women's study. And if you would like to participate in that, because we're beginning this coming Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, I want to encourage you to come. Oh, well, it's probably really hard to read this, and some of us have glasses. Let me see if I can assist us here. There we go. Yes. Here's the email address that you can go to get connected with us, PROV_3_5 @sbcglobal.net. If you do that, you will get connected with this men's and women's Bible study, and I hope to see you there. In addition to that, on Thursday evenings, we have another Bible study that we participate in. We've been going through what's called the Truth Project, which is a videotape series of hearing from various different experts in various fields on the truth of God's Word and how you can know for sure God exists, how you can understand, you can trust the Bible, as we hear from various different experts in archaeology, theology, and various forms of science. I encourage you to check out that series, but also we're going to be beginning a new series in that very same, along that very same vein, in talking about Christianity on the hot seat. Beginning May 21st, every Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, we'll be asking specific questions that are often very difficult for Christians to answer. Those tough questions that you get asked, like, can God make a boulder too big that he can't lift? Things like that, and so on, which I encourage you to check it out. How about questions of, what does the Bible say about suicide? Or what does the Bible have to say about gender identity issues? Those questions will be answered. I encourage you to come check out this particular series. Our own Pastor Lenny, who's a wonderful apologist, is going to be conducting interviews with various different experts. You won't want to miss this, so come check that out. Furthermore, Pastor Lenny, who also has the Come Reason Ministries, together with the Church Family Fellowship, is hosting a specific tour that I don't think you're going to want to miss. In fact, I got to go on Pastor Lenny's Israel tour, and I'm telling you, it's one of the best experiences of my life. This tour is called the Footsteps of the Apostles Tour, and it'll be in 2021. We hope and believe and pray that the COVID virus stuff will all be done by then. But if you join in and participate, you'll be able to go to Turkey, go to Greece, and go to Rome and see where the apostles of Jesus Christ have laid the foundation for the church itself as they laid it upon Jesus Christ the rock. I want to encourage you to participate in that and check it out. Oh, by the way, in the middle of that, there'll be a mini cruise as well. You won't want to miss this. Perhaps a number of you have various prayer requests. We want you to share those with us because we love to be able to lift up your requests and help go before the throne room of God on your behalf. If you have some specific prayer requests, please, by all means, contact us at prayer@thechurchhome.com. And we will pray for you. And if you feel comfortable sharing with us your phone number or email address, we'll be happy to follow up with you as well to see how God has answered those prayers. It would be our privilege to pray for you. I would like to thank you for joining with us and checking out these various announcements that are happening here at the church home. Our prayer is that God would bless you, and we hope to see you soon. Please come join with us, and God bless.